Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Desiree, here with DesireePlans, and in today's video, we're going to do a quick plan with me in my Erin Condren hourly life planner. I have the color blends version of the hourly layout, and I'm using this planner for work. It's very high level. It works for me also. I like the time blocking. That's what I need at work, and I've been pretty good as far as using it so far for that first quarter. As you can see, it's not a lot of stickers. It's like washi, but time blocking, right? That's what works for me as far as my work layout. And these are just a few of my spreads, again, to make it colorful. Sometimes it's not so colorful. Sometimes it's pretty basic, like this. Sometimes I didn't even make it to work. So some weeks are pretty blank. This was before Go Wild. I wanted to use the kit before. So, because again, I was out that whole Go Wild week. At this point, you can see it gets the job done. I was out for a lot of March, so we're in April now, and this was 2 weeks ago. This was last week here, and I did use a lot more stickers, and we're going to work on this week. So I've got my weekly spread. This is my dashboard. It's from Cupcakes and Stickies, and I added the Erin Condren coil connectors on there to, at this point, put in whatever I need. I think it's really cute. It's fun. I have the little Avery tab, so I know where my spot is every time. So again, keeping it simple this week. I got some new washi. I'm going to go ahead and use that either at the top or the bottom. I'm not sure yet, but it's a thick, like 1-inch washi from the Coffee Monsters Co. There is a link down below too. If interested, you get a small discount also. I'm not an affiliate. It's just like a rewards thing. But yeah, check it out. A lot of her stuff is cute. I subscribed to her subscription, so I got that washi. It's what came in it. Oh no, actually I bought that one. What am I saying? Anyhow, so have you seen the sneak peeks? Before I get into the layout, I'm gonna show you the actual, what I think at this point as far as what's come out with the sneak peeks and the differences here. So what I have in front of me is a color blends hourly layout. And as you can see, the whole top bar is in color, right? And it starts at 6 a.m. and it's broken down by hour, of course. There are 30-minute increments in between. And, it's pretty straightforward. At the bottom, you have a blank area for whatever you need, just a blank hour. But you have that big old space at the top. So yeah, that's the hourly here. So now, what they've done is they've changed it. For me, I don't come in and work till 8. So I always, block off that washi and whatnot. So not saying they did it for me, of course, but they've noticed a lot of people don't use those hours. And so what they did instead is they put a blank one at the top. So it is a nice layout. Let me show you. So here's a sneak peek. Basically that whole block, that whole row at the top is now blank, and then it starts at 6 a.m. They've kept the bottom one the same there. The big difference here, though, is that they moved the mini calendar up, and then they added 2 habit trackers at the bottom, as you can see in that picture. So let me know what you think about just those changes alone. Does it bother you? How does it affect your overall planning experience? I'm pleased with it. I like that they did that, just because it was already wasted space anyways, but guess what? I still don't work at 6 a.m. So what am I going to do with that space? You can't please everyone, and I totally get that. But yeah, here's a closer look at the Inspire design, just to kind of give you some insight on the hourly spread and what it looks like with the color. Here is the Wildflowers one. Still very muted, as you can see at the top there. And then you have the Canvas one, which is very, very basic. So I will be ordering a canvas hourly personally, so I can't wait for that. And up my washi tape, again, to cover those hours that I am not working, because again, I don't start my day till 8 o'clock. So I'll still need to figure out a way to cover that part up. I'll probably use like the weather or that blank space for like stats or something. To make it work. But this washi is like super cute. I am in love with it. I'm sad that I didn't get 2 rolls. I really should have. I've seen people buy like 2 rolls of this thing, and yeah, I can see me using this a lot more than I expected. All right, so now I'm going to start my whole process. I'm not going to use a lot of marker in here, at least for my outline. I'm just going to use a regular black pen. I'm actually using a Christian Design stencil, just as my quick ruler here, but really any straight edge is going to be fine. Again, time blocking, the different areas. For instance, Monday is a quick day. I come in late, I leave early. So I'm kind of marking that off. I only work Monday through Friday. So it's a very straightforward schedule. As far as my lunches and my breaks, I'm not going to include that in there just yet because if I get stuck on a call, that can change, and I hate having to like mark it up, but we'll see. I might change my mind later. Again, using the straight edge, anything would work. You've seen in past videos, even in some of my pictures, I use a highlighter just to give it some color, some pop. Here, I'm just going to keep it basic. I'll probably just color in the areas that I'm not working so they can stand out here. But it is a pretty easy week, pretty straightforward. Tuesdays is usually a busy day because I have coaching, I have a team meeting, and any other development hours that I might use, or I think I'm going to be taking leave without pay at the end of that day, which I'm grateful for. I need to save my PTO as much as I can. But yeah, and so very straightforward, right? I have PTO pretty much for a big chunk of Wednesday already. So keeping it high level. Now, Saturday and Sunday, because I don't work weekends, I usually block that area off for like a notes area. And I'll probably use extra washi just to separate the two and add any additional notes throughout the week that I need. For instance, if I'm in a quick huddle or something, or I need to take note of something, it'll go in that area right there. So, because I don't really need a full like notes page for the job that I do, just quick reminders, things like that. And of course, I'll have my to-do list on the left column there. Usually at the bottom, I'm tracking like water intake, because if I'm at work, this is the plan I'm going to have out most of the time. And so still keeping track. You probably see I have a lot of water trackers in like all of my planners, and that's just to keep me accountable as much as possible. As mentioned, I'm going to use the washi right here at this edge, and I'll scoot this over, of course. Let me get this one on first. Here we go. So yeah, I'm just using a purple one. I don't know. It's, again, I wasn't trying to make it like super colorful, but it's what I had available close by. So that's what's going to be. Definitely stands out. So again, I'm just going to use my highlighter to mark off the times that I'm out of office, basically not working. And so that's that morning, the afternoon, pretty much end of the day, beginning of the day is when I take it to give me more extra time for things that I need to do. So yeah, so it doesn't have to be pretty, guys. It just needs to be functional for you. Yeah, as long as it works for you, I think that's all that matters. As you can see, it can be a little decorative if you wanted it to. Obviously, I'm not using an actual full kit or anything like that. I think if it was my main planner, I probably would use a kit or something, but it's work. It doesn't need to be all fancy, but I still like it to be pretty. I still like it to be pretty. It's going to make me use it more, be more productive at this point, I guess you can say. Trying to get some different highlighters here so it's not so bright. Keep it kind of muted still a little bit. And so these are like my team meeting days, my coaching, development hours, and I'll just mark that in there. If anything changes, I'm not afraid to scratch things out. I think that's a lot of people's fear. Don't worry about it. Just scratch it out there. So that is that setup here. So again, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you think the hourly could be something for you? Everything's going to be linked down below that I've used today in this video, of course, but let's talk about some of these sneak peeks now, because wow, did you see that color coil, guys? Like, I am here for it. Like, I want a canvas, but with the color coil. Isn't that ridiculous? I know, but I really do. Like, I'm not that neutral, but I'm neutral in that sense. I'm definitely going to get the color coil in Inspire. And I'm also going to get, gosh, I don't know. I probably should keep the silver for just the canvas version of my hourly, but I still want that color coil. Let me know what you think about that color coil. Is that something for you? But also looking at some of the other ones, as you can see, there are some interchangeable vegan leather covers now. Like, whoa, that's changing. So that's kind of nice. They even came out with like these folio binder things, which look pretty awesome. Also, that can hold your planner and like all these other accessories, which is pretty cool. So let me know what you think. I already see a lot of different accessories just in this one photo already. I'm really excited to see all the new ones to come. As you can see, they have those binders and like the various canvas, wildflowers, and inspire. So options, right? That's exciting. But let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you don't already subscribe, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have your support moving forward, as I will have a lot more sneak peeks and unboxing videos for you to come. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.